Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to play Jungle Speed and also how to do an in-store demo of the game for your clients. The game comes with one yellow plastic totem, 80 playing cards, a rule book, and a storage bag. Now we're going to take a little close-up and we're going to show you in detail how to do the demo and how to play. To start the demo, first go through the deck and remove all of the cards with the orange faces with the arrows on them. There should be 6 of them in the box, or 8 of them actually. Remove those and set them aside for now. You won't use them immediately. Then take the remaining cards, shuffle the deck, and then make one pile for each player. They don't have to be exactly the same size for the demo, it's just a quick demo so it doesn't really matter. And you give each player a stack of cards. You've now placed the totem in the middle of the table and you're ready to go. Now the goal of the game is to be the first person to get rid of your stack of cards. Now the way it works is each player in turn will take a turn and flip over one card, and then it goes around the table in order. Now if somebody flips over a card with the exact same symbol as yours, both players will race to grab the totem. Now if you see here, the symbols aren't exactly the same. Colors don't count, only the shapes count. And if you see here, we have octagons, but there's a square on mine, and this card has a circle, so it's not a match. And then we continue around the table. Now you see these cards match, and one player grabbed the totem first, so that player gets, the winner gives their cards to the loser, and then we continue. If you grab when you don't have a match, only the players match, can grab the totem. If there's no match and you grab, you get everybody's discards. So you have to be fast, but you also have to be very, very careful. And then the play continues around the table. Now, one of the small details in the game is when you flip the cards, it's very important that you don't flip from your side. You always flip from the front so that everybody sees the card before you do. And again, this is not a match. The symbols aren't exactly the same shape. And we continue. Now you see I grabbed. I thought there was a match, but there wasn't. So now I would get everybody's cards, and my pile gets bigger while theirs gets smaller. At this point, once everybody understands the game, you can start introducing some of the special cards. One of the key cards is the color change card. When this comes up, the shapes no longer count, only the colors count. So, for example, if we have 2 cards showing, and I turn this up, and the next player turns up a card of the same color, like that, now there's a match because they're both green. As long as this card is showing, that counts as a match. And again, the winner gives their cards to the loser. This card stays in effect until I cover it up on my next turn. Now it goes back to only the shapes matching. The next special card is 4 white arrows pointing to the center. That means everybody grabs for the totem when that comes up. The effect of this card is everybody grabs. The winner, the person who gets the totem, takes their cards, their discards, puts them in the middle of the table under the totem, and they stay there until somebody loses a challenge, and then the next loser gets those cards as well as the winners. The final special card is the 4 white arrows pointing to the outside. When this comes up, the player who turned the card over counts to 3, and on 3 everybody flips a card at the same time. So in this case this comes up, and I would go 1, 2, 3, everybody flips, and then you just play as normal. If there's a match, this player got the match and won the totem, I get the discards, and the game continues. One little note, the person who gets the loser who gets the cards continues with their turn. So now it will be my turn, and we continue to go around the table. If 2 people grab the totem at the same time, you look to see who has a better grip. In this case, one player has their whole hand around it, and one player only has a couple of fingers on it. So the one with the better grip would win. In this case, I would get the discards, and then we would continue. So the game ends when one player gets rid of all of their cards. So in this case, If a player turns over their last card, they still play. They don't turn over cards, but they continue to participate. So the game goes around. Now this player doesn't play because they have no more cards, but we still continue. And as soon as a match comes up, if the player gets rid of their pile, they have no more cards, the game is over. So that's how to play Jungle Speed. Now a couple of tips to have a good demo is, one, normally I'll remove one set of cards from the game, like all the polka dots or all the circles, or you pick one type and take them out so that you get a few more matches, because you're not playing a full game. You want to have as many matches as possible come up in the short time that you're going to be doing the demo. The other thing too is to always be sure to take out the special cards and then explain them after you've played a couple of rounds so people get a feel for how the game works. The most important thing is to actually read the rules yourself before you do your demos, and if you can play a couple of rounds with someone else in the store before you do the demos, you'll get a better feel for it and how to explain it. The demo kit comes with one box, one game, and you'll also receive a table like this one. The game ships in a pack of 4, so this is what the case pack looks like, so you can find it on the shelves easily. All you need to do is assemble the table that comes with the demo kit and have a game ready to go. Remember, read the rules first, play a demo yourself before you go out on the floor to do the demos with the clients, and just remember to have fun, and thanks for listening.